So a lot of changes over the last couple years with Feed Your Genes, but more specifically, the last, I guess, 6 months or so since you've joined Chancy. And so I want to do more of a formal introduction so that the people who know the brand get to know you a bit better. I think it was about 2 years ago that you and I first met. So tell me about how genetics came into your life.
Wonderful. Thanks, Morgan. So, yes, I am 47 years old and I've been in healthcare for almost 20 years. And things were going well until they weren't. I hit perimenopause and everything came, unraveled. And I was just everything that worked before suddenly wasn't working. And I actually left nutrition and just focused on somatic life coaching because I'm like, I can't figure myself out. How can I be helping other people? And then my friend, dear friend Cheryl, she's the one who does all the great health things and then she tells me about them. And when she told me about genetics, she actually used the word, this is the missing key. And I trust her so much because she's a no BS woman. So I'm like, okay, hook me up. Where do I go? And then I met you. We did our consult and I was just instantly so excited to be able to see if this could be what would help myself. And it did. I Once I learned my genetics, I couldn't unsee it. I couldn't unsee the value of this is the missing key. Absolutely. So at that time, boom, I think even on the consult, I was like, I want to work with you even before I had mine. And so, yes, I did my own reset. And after that, I literally flipped my business upside down and started working with people independently with the GeneRx system program and then came on board with you. So here we are.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of the things that I recognized immediately when you joined the mentorship group that I run is because you have, almost 2 decades of experience, you have such a, what did we call it the other day? Like this heart-centered approach where you can really, see people where they're at and hold space for them to talk through things on more of that. For those who are having, a piece of that emotional journey as well, and you really brought this beautiful, gentle approach to the practice that I don't have. We joke about this all the time. It's like my ADHD does not allow me to be gentle. I am to the point. So I tend to work with a lot of the entrepreneurs, moms who are like me, who are running a business and have ADHD and need things like quick and factual. We don't spend a lot of time, unpacking some of the more processing,
Right.
part of things, whereas you have such a gift in that. And there is so many of our mamas who have come to Feed Your Genes, who the feedback has already come in that like your approach to connecting on that emotional side of things and that gentle but science first approach has been life changing for them. So because you came from this background of like, I'm all heart centered and all, this connection approach to now you've married, it's like science meets the beauty of your approach. Do you feel like together it all like finally makes sense?
Oh, absolutely. Like, definitely for sure. And I used to have a podcast called It Tastes Like Freedom. My whole focus has been years and years of helping women heal the relationship with food and their bodies and really learn how to tune in to their bodies, right? Like, what do I actually need? But it's all been on intuitive and it's all been embodiment. And I love that. But it worked for some. And then for other women, actually including myself over time, it was just like, my body is foreign. She just feels like a stranger to me. How can I tune into her? I'm so unregulated. These hormones, all of this. So really with genetics, marrying it with embodiment and with that intuition, I love the saying that I came up with, first we regulate, then we listen. Okay. Because really, that's what it's all about. Taking the science of genetics, being able to look at going, oh, this is actually this is how I'm designed. And we can actually learn how to listen to our bodies when we actually have this blueprint. And then we regulate the nervous system and then the body can really speak. So being able to marry the two it's been such a joy and a gift for me personally. And being able to bring that, to my clients, it's emotional. It brings me to tears because I'm like, everyone needs this. This is that key that, Cheryl was speaking of. And then being able to go deeper with women when some of them want it. Not everyone does. Not everyone I work with does. We just stick with the science and here's your protocol and it's wonderful. But then there's a lot of women, especially, in midlife, who've really struggled their whole life with that relationship with their body and with food and with confidence, and being able to then coach and support them at that level, that emotional level, to really be able to look at the emotional factor of their relationship with food. What's going on there? And then we clean up their dopamine genes, and then it's a lot easier. And then all of it comes together. So it's really, really fun.
Right. It's like marrying that sort of habitual, emotional, sometimes traumatic connection to food or habits that we've coped with meets the science. Like, hey, so you're low dopamine. That's why you want those starchy, salty carbs all the time. Or, hey, you're low in serotonin. That's why you just want sugar and chocolate and stuff. So we're really helping them see that number one, there is not a personality default that they've had this whole time. There's actual like
Yeah.
science backed physiology. This is how your body was designed. You were never going to get out of this without us understanding that piece. And then the thing that we talk about a lot at Feed Your Genes is that coaching is key. Like we have been doing this for a very long time, working with people. And we don't just run a report and then barf it out at you. We have been researching the genetics, the integration of genetics for a very long time so that our coaching is really quite superior. It's not, just a list of a grocery list, of here are the ingredients. We actually give them the recipe too. This is how we're going to put it into play in your real life. Tell me just a little bit about like what type of people you love working with right now if you were to choose like one population.
I love working with women who have tried it all, right? They're just done. They've tried it all. They've tried the fads, and they are now so ready. I love women who are really dedicated to their health, right? Because when you're dedicated to your health, you've tried it all. And it's just like roadblock, roadblock, roadblock. So being able to work with them now, usually they're like 35 to 60 in that range, and working with them now where they're not going to hit roadblocks with this, right? It's just going to give them answers. It's finally the clarity that they've been looking for and searching for. And they're so dedicated when they have it that then to me, I love having fun. If it's fun, let's do it. And when I find that, because it's working, they're getting the answers they've been wanting their whole lives, and they're applying it and it's working, and then that's reinforcing, so they're even more dedicated. And, it's just instead of the nasty cycle of, let's say, diet culture, where it's like I'm focused for 2 weeks and then willpower sucks and then I fall off and then I beat myself up and then I have shame. So then I go eat everything in the pantry and then I start again on Monday, right? Like instead of that crazy cycle, it's the opposite. It's okay, I have answers. Let's do this. And I'm getting the results and I'm feeling better. I'm even more motivated. Oh, it doesn't take willpower because willpower sucks anyway. Oh, okay. Let's make sure I get on top of my neurotransmitter, coding like we were talking about. And it's just, flips the script for them. They finally start feeling the way they have really desired and deserved their whole lives. And yes, I could go on. That's who I love working with.
Yeah, you bring up such a good point that it's like when the science meets the struggle, when the personalized health meets the screw you trends. It's like when the script flips. So when somebody is used to saying like I was doing my diet and I fell off the horse and now I'm eating like crap, this must mean this about me. They meet us once, look at their genetics, and they totally change that dialogue to, okay, this is because my body is retaining weight in this way. And actually, my metabolism makes too much hunger hormone. We actually make it make sense for you. So, as a real perk, you stop beating yourself up for these defects that are genetic, hormonal, that are completely out of your control. That once we know it, we take, power over it. So, I'm really glad that we got together just, for a few minutes to introduce you and just put like a face to the name. And I know that you are taking new clients right now. And so anyone who's like in that midlife, kind of struggle that is like, nobody tell me about another trend, please. Meeting you is going to be an important next step for them. They need you.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so thank you
Absolutely.
for
Yes,
chatting
thank
with
you.
me, and yeah, well, we're gonna make a commitment to doing more little videos so that our clients can get to know us and our brand more moving forward.
Wonderful. Thanks, Morgan. This has been fun.
Thanks. Cool.